I thought it would be like a knowledge quiz. Like I would do so bad at this. Okay.
Come on. We are not going to embarrass ourselves more in that matter. So
Rapid fire. Joker and Interstellar.
Lion 2016 and Interstellar too.
Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby.
Like small movie called Miss Steven. None, I guess.
I think it's none for me either. Can I just say Titanic was a classic though? It's
12 Angry Men. People find it like really strange that I have a crush on Colin Firth, but you know what? I would be yes, I know he's sexy. Okay, that would be cut. That will be cut.
Yeah.
That part will be cut. But the reason why I love it because
you know like our birthday is like one day apart though. I think.
is it? Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, a favorite war theme movie.
War theme. Oh
Like-
my god, I love this question. Yes.
Yeah.
I have a lot.
If it's war, it's probably like politically involved movie can also.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with the recent one. I love the 1970. What? 1917?
1971.
71?
1917.
17.
Sorry, 17.
1917. And I have to go with two. Okay. I love also Saving Private Ryan. That's.
Wow.
I mean, I generally love war movies. I love the drama in it. I love how things like escalates like so drastically and change everybody's and I feel like after watching a war movie mostly I feel like a changed person. How I am so grateful to be alive and everything that
It's actually normal. Okay, pause. It's actually like normal like for people to feel like I'm a changed person, but it's usually after like a movie like about a success of someone, and like I feel that after a war movie too. So I'm like, I think we're the same person.
yes.
Like the sensation is just different. Like you feel like you want to be better, like fundamentally better.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I
after-
couldn't agree more. Just simply that we don't live in those era, and we're still
Yeah.
and things are easier right now. The movie kind of like awakens our realization about that. It's just amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for the question. So, what's yours?
I'm kind of torn. If it's like from back in the days, not really back in the days. I love Memphis Belle. I think I've told you this. Memphis Belle is like
You did.
one of the last. Yeah, it's just like it lingers so much in my mind. It's actually not that much of a like a strategy and then like a full heavy action kind of things. Just feel like not a lot of movies done that in these days.
Sharp writing
Also-
too.
Yeah, I agree. I think 1917 is like Oscar worthy. Honestly,
Like the experience that it
Oscar.
gives us, though.
not a lot of people would go that extra mile to direct that kind of like tunnel vision to this boy's journey, like from start to end, just to bring like a sad news to the brother. I don't.
Yeah, and then there is no dull moment at all. Like not even a second about that
Yeah.
movie. Like everything about it is just like so well packed, well wrapped, and well delivered, and with
Yeah.
amazing performance. It's just like you're right. Like not everybody go that far.
Also honorable mention. I
Mhm.
think Dunkirk. I don't know.
Yes,
It's
that
not.
that film is just in so many ways it's handsome.
Yeah.
So many ways.
Yeah. It's like fresh. I don't know. It's weird to call war movie fresh. It's even weird to call 1917 like a fresh movie. It's not fresh. It's like from years ago. We're not in war anymore. And like I think Dunkirk is like it's just like Nolan
fresh in a
plays
way,
with
yeah.
his thing.
True.
Like he's good at something, and then he just elevates it to like the spectrum of time. I think it's a really interesting movie.
True.
Dunkirk and 1917 is like just how the directors, how the team like produce like just like a new way, like a new perspective to present like a slice of war movie.
I just second every single word you just said. I mean, I remember watching that, and then not everybody loved it, like in my group.
I know.
And then
How come?
and then yes, did that happen to you too? So
Yeah.
like I went with like I think 7 friends at that time, and then I remember it was only me and my other friend who actually kind of like appreciate what the movie actually like gave us, and then everybody was just like, meh, wait, what? And I was so surprised. Like I thought everyone was enjoying the movie as much as I did. But then
Mm.
I was wrong, and then I was just so appalled in a way at that time because like just like you said, like it's so refreshing, seeing that from Nolan. I mean, like it's so new, it's so like not usually like his work, but at the same time, it's still like so him, like it's still Nolan in every way, and the contribution from the actor, from the cameraman, from everybody involved is just like so amazing. And then come on, when we talk about Dunkirk, let's mention also about Harry Styles, like the debut. I mean,
Holy, yeah.
that
So
he did.
unexpected of Harry.
How excited are you that he is now coming back with another movie with Florence Pugh, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. From Little Women.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. How do you pronounce her name again? Yeah, Pugh. Okay, thank you. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be like another, mark for him to prove that he is actually an amazing actor.
I've never seen war is presented like that. It's quite neat, like it's like there's
Pretty
a
neat.
division of time. Like this one is like based on days, like day minus.
Yes.
And then
How
like
did
it's,
he even come up with that idea?
yeah,
It's just brilliant.
and then there's Tom Hardy and the airplanes is within
One day,
hours
his hour,
dimension.
yes, hour.
Yeah. People like overlook that. I mean, people might have expected like, I want Nolan to be always about, like
Puzzly.
mindfuck
Yeah,
movies,
mindfuck and puzzly.
interstellar-y, inception-y. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
true. I think that's what they expected. But then true. That's the word. They overlook the beauty that this movie is actually bringing in so differently from the previous Nolan works,
True.
but also like it's still so Nolan works. Okay, so actually
It's
we
so
can always
Nolan.
have, yes, it's so Nolan works, and we can always have like a like one full session to talk about only Nolan's. We can actually have that.
That's great.
Yes, that's going to be great.
Okay.
The movie that it doesn't have to be like comedy genre, but the movie that you always find I don't know, it cracks your belly, like it's hilarious, that in a way that you always want to come back to that movie.
Okay, on top of my head, I think it's Easy A.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I think I always go back to that movie really often. Not because I don't even know what makes me go back to that movie. It's just like when I'm bored, I just want to see that movie. I think it's like one of my favorite go back to. I don't even find that I don't even find myself laughing again watching that movie. But it's just like at the end of the day, you don't need to think. Like you just see Emma Stone. She's doing her thing and all.
Mine would be it's pretty obvious. I mean, like it's a comedy movie. It's Zoolander 1. It's because I'm like it's just so all SNL materials in it. Like it's I mean it's stupid, but it's I don't know. Like I can always like go back to Zoolander. Like it will always like give me that giggles, stupidly hilarious, and I like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
go.
What is like that movie like you always want to watch? It's not comedy, but it's it's like the movie like you always want to go back to because like it's such fun and thrilling and like like for the thrill, like just for the sake of the thrill, like you always want to go back to that movie. Go.
I do have the answer for that, and it's always Good Will Hunting. It's just so I don't know. It's that movie is just like so fulfilling. So every once in a while, I always have to. I don't know. Like it's like my recharge tools. Like for me to. I don't know. Every time I finish watching the movie, it's just like another new. Like I don't want to sound cheesy, but perspective and new self. Just love the movie in every way. I love the acting. I love the writing. I love and the fact that it's written by two young guys at that time, right? Matt and Affleck. It's just so amazing. Yours.
Mine is, I would like to say it's The Prestige.
Oh, wow! Great choice.
I just like I don't know. I'm a little too biased for Nolan's basically. I think like The Prestige is like the one that I could go back to because it's not that much of a heavy thinker of a movie. The Prestige is like a more chill, like drama like.
Yes, it has more drama. Like in Nolan world, The Prestige is going to be my favorite. And Hugh really like that's I think my first time like Hugh Jackman kind of like opened my mind that he is actually a very capable actor.
Like that now with the Marvel Cinematic Universe going on, when I go back to The Prestige, and it's like it's so weird. They've then on The Prestige, Bale was Batman, and then like there's this Jackman who's a Wolverine, and then there's like Scarlett Johansson.
Ray, that's I mean like when I go back to Brokeback Mountain because like I love the movie and then like knowing that now Gyllenhaal is actually in Spider-Man, right? And then now that he is I don't know, it's just like my mind cannot really like comprehend that how is that even possible. I mean it's different world. It's different kind of like take in acting in you know the way they approach the character. I'm sure that it's going to be like different process too. So it's just that wow, now everything is just like ruled by those giants franchises.
Yeah.
Even I didn't think that siapa Cumberbatch would say yes to be, you know.
Yeah, that time I still couldn't see it would suit Cumberbatch. Like I have no idea that he would take such roles. I think I don't know. It's just like it's not. It doesn't seem like he would take it.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like they're doing great, but again, like
And
you didn't think
Pattinson
that
as Batman is also like quite a shocking
that
turn of
Batman too. Yeah.
event. But like we haven't seen it, so we shouldn't jinx it. Like hopefully he's going well.
Actually, I do have one more question. Is it okay?
Sure.
I want to talk about period piece type of drama or political. Which one do you find the best? Historical drama. Let's change that.
Like the one who's related to Dunkirk. I think it's quite good. The Darkest Hour. It's basically like the other POV. Like the different point of view. It's like Dunkirk is like the result of what Churchill has been doing, and The Darkest Hour is basically telling you how Churchill does that stopped the war and then resulted in Dunkirk. Dunkirk was released first, and then Darkest Hour, and it's like, wow, this is like the same movie but like different place and time, different highlighted point. I would say Darkest Hour is probably one of my favorites.
That will go to my go to list.
Yeah, it's really to another one would be probably Imitation Game. Is that counted?
Yes. Wow. Yes. I think mine would be The King's Speech. Have you checked on that movie?
Yeah.
I love it.
I think I need to rewatch that though. Like, yeah,
I rewatched it recently, and then the feeling is still the same, just like how I first watched it. And it's just that, I mean, I love Colin Firth. Like it's going to be like a biased thing. I thought it was a biased thing, but no, I think
Firth
really,
is amazing. Yeah.
Colin Firth is. People find it like really strange that I have a crush on Colin Firth, but you know what? I would be yes, I know. He's sexy. Okay, that would be cut. That will be cut. That part will be cut. But the reason why I love it because like it's just a very uplifting and also moving type of drama, and then like it's the fact that it's actually based on the story of the real king who stammered. It's just amazing. And then after that, I happened to kind of like follow that up. I mean, the story from The Crown. I was watching The Crown season 1, and then the King George was there, right? And then it's just like the much later one after when Queen Elizabeth II is like getting married, and then he has this another problem. Like I mean, like oh my God, poor king. And then the portrayal between from what Colin Firth does and to this actor, I don't remember the name. It's pretty different, but then I love how they're actually like completing each other's work in a way. Yeah, so I love that. Imitation Game should be put in our war drama, the one that we talked about earlier. It's amazing.
I know that I don't know for other people this is probably like a cliche kind of it's just a story about Alan Turing inventing something. It's not that. I mean, like it hits home when he finally cracks the code, but then later in life he failed to find happiness for his own sake.
It's so not just that.
So sad.
It's so much layered than that. It's just so again, probably like people who thought that way, just like they overlook the the actually like the deeper meaning on Turing's what is that struggle, right? Like, and Kiara Knightley, Kira. So Kira, I've never really thought that he is like one of those actors, you know. But then that movie, that like her performance in that role, I think it escalates my respect to her. So
I think I'm glad I met you because I thought like I overthink about like the points in movies such as like like what we talk about like about Alan Turing, like he's been struggling all his life even after the invention of that machine, and then like how until the end of his life he still feel like, who am I, what I'm doing here. I thought I empathized too much, but then like the way you say it, I'm like, okay, like at least I have a friend that also emphasized too much about it.
Okay, right now we're having a moment. We're having a moment right now. It's just that even now you describe that, and I also talk about that. It's just like it got me teary how emotional that movie is, and Cumberbatch did the character justice.
Oh, yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ray. You know what? The feeling is mutual. Like I'm so like you are one of those people that I'm grateful for meeting. Like I mean, like it's such a relief to actually find someone that I can express my the whole thoughts with, and you and everybody that I love. So you guys and you too.
Oh my god.
No,
I mean, right back at you. Yeah, right back at you. I mean, I also feel the same way. Mainly because like we appreciate movie more than what it's told. Like, you know, we kind of talk about like other stuff that like it's unsaid by the dialogue.
And you know what? It's getting dark. How long has it been? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's almost 4. Wow, this is gonna be quite a
2 hours.
But Ray, can I say that like from now, just maybe like this video will not make it to YouTube. Please, I don't know. Like I'm so happy that now like we're having this talk, and whether or not this one will go somewhere, that is like for later. Let's see later. I mean, like I'm aiming that this one will be up by Wednesday, but I don't know. Since first this is long and so many things to cut, and then your questions are just like so. I'm so happy that you asked me those questions, and I hope it goes the same way by you.
You know, like our birthday is like 1 day apart, though. I think.
Is it? Yes, it is. Yes. I remember I reposted the one that when you wish me after you, right? And
like,
I mean yours is 24, right? Yeah, I'm the 23rd.
Yeah. I was shocked. Like you were only like our birthday is only like a day apart, and it's like no way. Like then I'm like, what is she like? Is she like me? You know, like in a way, like our birthday is close, and then like, okay, we can communicate.
Yeah, we can really talk. We can definitely have a good talk, actually.
I think it's a good thing that we documented this, like for a token in the future.
Yeah. I mean, like how amazing this talk is. Actually, I'm having a great time.
I mean, it's too goal not to go on YouTube. You know, like I'm just saying, like you could just like take 10 minutes out of this 2-hour footage and like you just cut whatever that you want.
That's what I was thinking. Actually, don't worry. I'm good at cutting because like it's actually mostly like me being dumb answering that question, and you being so forgetful on the movies that you know actually, but then you couldn't come up with anything. It didn't ring anything. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is my friend Ray. Everyone, give it up for her. Yay. Okay, so we are about to end this long session that we've been having. You know what? It's actually like 2 hours and a half. It's just like the length of the movie. But I've been having a great time, and yeah. So bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, that would be all for right now. I had a great time talking to my friend Ray. And you guys, if you enjoyed the talk, please make sure you click the like button down there. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not, because that will encourage me a lot. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys again on the next video. Till then, please take care, everybody. Bye.